Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and our home team. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. First squad trying to get back in the win column following the loss a week ago. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. First squad fired up as we approach kickoff. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his third year in the league.
You look back at last week's film, Mike, and the reality is if he protects the ball a little bit better, they probably win that game. So it's that very delicate balance between, yeah, we love the touchdown passes. We love the ability to push the ball downfield through the air, but it can't come at the expense of giving the ball to our opponent with extra possession. So he's got to find that balance in his mind when it's time to attack. But when it's time to just make the smart play, just take the easy ball.
First down run, netted 3, so we've got a 2nd and 7 here.
Come on. Ready.
Now, faking the give. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Hawk 70. Let go.
A run with Carter. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Look wide, get this one complete, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of
17 yards, the gain there. That's enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
They'll run here. It's Carter, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Okay, ready.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
47-yard line.
Pat to 60. Pat. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Cowboys.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
The Black Knights offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback.
Here we go. Set. Set.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready. Set.
We'll go once more with Brooks. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
Set. Ready. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Sets up first down and goal at the 8-yard line.
Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Ready.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Ready. Ready.
They'll send their tight end left.
Cut.
They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
Set. Yellow. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. The Dreadnoughts offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line.
Come on.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Maris Leofat.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Set. Cut. 6. Ready.
Brooks. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Black Knights. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on 4th down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Davis. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Dreadnoughts offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Now a screen set up for Carter. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good.
They get 22 yards there. And that will be a 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
So after 1, 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. 3rd down coming up.
Go now. Cougars ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. That's quickly out to Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First down. 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Canton. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now, the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Dreadnoughts will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Black Knights offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
On the set. Let's go now. 50, great set.
Here's a toss, right side. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Here comes the screen to Bruce. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds across midfield.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's 3rd and 4.
Ready. 70,
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Down at the 43-yard line.
Now, faking the give. And left side. It's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Got it. Ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll swing this one out wide to Carter. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
And he's in! Touchdown, Dreadnoughts!
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. And the Dreadnoughts will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Black Knights offense and running back Jonathan Burks coming out for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
17 yards. That's good for Columbus.
Here we go. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Black Knights.
Here we go. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle, and some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Set. Ready. 45. Right.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
1st and goal.
Now this offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Set. Hut. Black. 95.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. To the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Columbus. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The try here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Black Knights will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Dreadnoughts offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the run, here's Carter. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
A carry. This is Carter. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Hook him up on a second down and 8.
It's second and 8 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Second and 10.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Back to the air one more time. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
It's fourth down.
Ready.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Dreadnoughts get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. It's been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Black Knights offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, The second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Down.
A run now for Brooks, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one, and that will be a first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Here we go.
First down.
Give inside, it's Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
32. Ready?
Back to throw.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Now a third and 2.
Ready. Yellow. 22. Hut.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Black Knights have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Dreadnoughts offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Okay,
here's a second and 12.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. He'll come up to third and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Here's Carter. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Ready. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Come on, come on.
Carter trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Ready, set.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Set. Steady.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Liking 18. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Maris Leofow. He's in there for the sack. And that takes us to 4th and goal.
Considering you only need a few inches, I understand the thought process of putting that ball in the air on 3rd down. Let's see if you can take a shot, catch the defense in more run defense mode. Now you take that sack, put you in a 4th down where now you really have to decide how willing are you to be aggressive here to try to maintain this possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Down. Hut, hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flushed to his left. He's got a tight end count to Tara to the left. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup at 9. And he's going to set up 2nd and 1. So these teams trade field goals in the 3rd as we come to the end of the quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This throw, left side, for Slaw. He's got it. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yellow. Hut.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one complete. It's to Slaw. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
And the Columbus 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Black Knights. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Black Knights have taken a 4-point advantage.
Red Knots 20.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Davis now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. But Dreadnought's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And the Black Knights are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
Set, ready. Set.
Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense. No gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
The 40-yard line.
That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here comes the screen to Brooks. Still on his feet. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
27 yards.
They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down.
Up the middle they go. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
52 close.
They'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Okay, right.
3rd and long.
Down. 45. White.
Over him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Ready. Can't be lying. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
That caught by Davis. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you. That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ready, ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard
Here we go.
line.
Set. Cowboy.
Back to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Right side and brought in by Williams. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he will get into the end zone. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Canton.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and the Dreadnoughts go up by 3. It's 27-24.
Black Knights 24.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Black Knights offense headed back to take over once more. They have likely 1 play left here north of the 2-minute warning as they're going to get started with 1st down.
Yellow, 43.
They send a receiver in motion left. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Ready. Throwing now from the gun. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard.
Ready.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
The 46-yard line.
Set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
On the ball.
A gain of
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Let's go now. Red 38.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's first down.
Here we go. 33.
The tight end going in motion to the left.
10.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Set, hut. 50, green. Set,
They'll try to set up the screen here. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
That's another Columbus first down.
set, ready.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Flush to his right. Now, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The extra point is good. And the Black Knights have taken a 4-point advantage.
27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The crowd into it, supporting their offense. Down 31-27. 44 seconds to go. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And 3 yards to go.
Cougar 19.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this fourth down. They need their best play.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Open man, left side, he's got it. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Another try, second and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
19, 18. Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And that stop right there will do it. Even though they have 2 timeouts remaining, there's just not enough time on the clock to get another attempt. What a huge stop with the game on the line, and that will all but end this game.
So it's a win for our visitors. They get the victory away from home in the division. This was so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.